Yeah, I think both of us is really about keeping one another out of rhythm. For me, it's by keeping the points shorter. For him, it's about throwing stuff you wouldn't expect. I think the most important thing, obviously, my serve is, and the beauty of that is nobody can affect me. The ball's in my hand, and I toss it up, and I serve when I want to. And the most important thing, I think, is going to be about controlling that center of the court, sort of stepping up, and when I do get ahead in the point, staying ahead, and like I was today, closing at certain situations, keeping the pressure on him. And obviously, there's going to be certain parts of the match that I'm just going to have to play a little bit more and make him play. But it's all very situational stuff. But I think dictating and imposing my game on him rather than him imposing on me is the most important thing.
Oh, I need to have a think about it and have a look at what happened. But you know, there wasn't a huge explanation for it because the shots I was missing, like I say, it wasn't like one shot in particular went. I'd missed every shot, serves, first serve percentage drop, missed a lot of backhands, and missed a few easy forehand passes as well. So all of the shots kind of deserted me a bit.
Game, set a match. Anderson. 2 sets to 1. 7-6, 4-6, 6-1.
So the upset at the Indian Wells Tennis Championship will not end. Rafael Nadal gone, Andy Murray gone, Wawrinka, that I was almost tipping a giant killer, is also out.
Yeah, that's the way it's been so far. At this particular competition. But Murray, I'm not really surprised that Murray has been struggling for form in the past couple of months now after that back surgery. So it wasn't really a shock for me. But then Dolgopolov is still going strong and after taking the scalp of Nadal. Usually when that kind of giant killing occurs, you expect the player to go out to the next round, but he's still going strong, showing that victory over Nadal was not a fluke.
Okay. Quickly, let's take a look at what the papers are saying. Just 2 papers this morning. Front page of the complete quotes. Praises galore for Omero. Eagles defender hailed as Borough's best versus Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Good one for Omero.
Absolutely.
And he needs to justify his place to the World Cup.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and he's doing the most important thing, which is to play competitive football.
Eagles may play one more game before World Cup, reveals NFF General Secretary. And then some people say, why 1? 2, 3 to get ready.
Yeah. Well, apparently, but that's what they've been able to get for the Super Eagles, so we can't really do much about that. Soccer Star is the paper for review now, and it is the Omero story is still there. Omero gets praise against Forest. It's been impressive. On his loan deal, moved to Middlesbrough. Imo escapes sanction in Belgium. Messi, Alves, and City's dream. Yeah, very good performance by Barcelona yesterday. And lastly, Van Persie serves Man U quit notice.
Okay, so let's talk about that UEFA Champions League game between
Yes.
Barcelona and Manchester City. Yes, it's football, anything can happen.
Yeah.
But Man City, they went there with maybe even slimmer hopes.
Yeah, actually, I felt they went there with no hopes at all, really, because when you lose the first leg 2-0 away, the record is amazing. Since the inception of the Champions League, the old European Cup, no team has overturned a 2-0 home deficit. Look at how long.
Tradition.
Yes, so it's there. So I didn't think they had any chance of doing it yesterday. But credit to them, they played very well. They started the match very well, and they outstood Barcelona. But then Barcelona had the clearer chances. They got a good goal that was disallowed by the referee. It was a wrong offside call, and they had a clear penalty on Lionel Messi that wasn't called as well. So I felt Manchester City actually rode their luck. But then they played very well and they created chances themselves too, but they failed to take it.
So Vincent Kompany, captain of Manchester City, he's been talking. He believes that they traveled to the Camp Nou and they made a good name for themselves. Let's listen to Vincent Kompany and giving his reaction after that game.
Chelsea has, in all probability, taken this tie away from Manchester City. They do now need to score 3 in the last quarter of the game. One game in their knockout stage to beat Atletico Madrid away. Taken by Milner, and company.
He looked a mile offside.
Has got.
Okay, instead we showed you the
Consolation strike by Vincent Company there.
Okay, so because company is not ready to talk to us, and then we had to show him our score, and I go, but before we leave Tayo, talk to me. The NBA. It's been a frustrating season for Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, and the Lakers.
It's over.
Yeah. Kobe Bryant has been shut down for the season now. He had he suffered a knee fracture some time ago and has failed to recover fully from it. So he's out for the rest of the season. I remember last year as well too. He missed a large chunk of the season with an Achilles tendon tear. So it's been a very frustrating season for Kobe Bryant, and it's a shame he will be out for the rest of the season. And the Lakers, they're not doing too well as well, so losing record in the NBA. Generally, they're not doing well. It's just a sad one for him, and he's 35 years old now. I wonder if he can come back from this injury.
Okay, that's it. That's where the curtain falls on this edition of Sports This Morning on Channels Television. Remember to keep talking to us on Facebook and on Twitter. I will end the show with Kobe Bryant speaking to us, saying he's out for the rest of the season. Up next is Business Morning. On behalf of the ever-dedicated sports team at Channels Television Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria, my name is Austin Okonakpan. Join us again tomorrow. But until then, in everything you do, remember to keep talking sports. Bye for now.
Right now.
I mean, feel fine.
It's not majorly disappointing or anything like that.
No. I mean, you're disappointed. You want to get out there and play and perform, but at the same time, you just got to be realistic and and go from there.
But when did you realize this was the likely outcome for this season?
Yesterday, probably. I think just talking with the staff and just, the amount of time that we're looking at in terms of being able to, get as healthy as possible and then get in shape so that you don't come back and get hurt again. By the time that's ready to go, I mean, you're looking at a week left in the season or whatever the case may be, and it's just didn't really seem worth it.
Kobe, with a season like this, where you've only played in 6 games this season, and you see the record, you see the team, is it something where you kind of distance yourself from a season like this because it was such a struggle, or do you still feel like you were really a part of this type of season?
No, I mean, I feel like killing everybody every time I go to the arena. I'm just on edge all the time. So to answer your question, yeah, I still, I feel it, probably more than anybody in the organization does. I probably feel it more. And it drives me absolutely crazy.
Does this change your progression in terms of what you were initially planning on doing in rehab?
No, not really. I mean, you stick to the same schedule. You just continue to try to ramp up. And, now I find myself looking at really at a 7-month, training program. And just, doing everything I can to get my body ready and, be 100%. And, and I have 7 months to do that. So feel pretty good about it.